I've got some things to say about this. Some good, some bad. Let's talk about it. Okay, so firstly, let me address this. I absolutely love this movie. It was very well done, but like with every movie, it has its flaws. So let's quickly address those so we can leave all the good stuff for the end. And for anyone wondering, yes, there will be a few spoilers. Anyway, my first flaw with this movie is Vanessa. Don't get me wrong, this character is well written, but why is she William Afton's daughter? We were relieved this was his daughter, Elizabeth Afton. In the games, there's no mention of Vanessa, except for in Security Breach, but those are two different characters. Another thing that really bugged me was that we never actually see Golden Freddy. We see the child that possesses him, but we never actually see him. That's kind of surprising, considering he's a big part of the story. Then again, MatPat did make this video, which could explain why we don't see him in the film. But even with all these flaws, this movie was still pretty good. I honestly went into it with low expectations, which is probably why I found it so enjoyable, because it really wasn't that bad. There's just one more flaw I have, and then we'll get to the good stuff. I didn't really understand why these characters were siblings. Like, for the first half of the movie, I thought they were father and daughter. Then it was said that they were siblings, and I was like, what? What the f? Okay, with all that out of the way, now we can get to the good stuff. So, one thing I really did love about the movie was the YouTuber cameos. We got MatPat.
Some people say that, but, you know, it's just a theory.
Corey Kenshin. Markiplier. Okay, I know he wasn't in the film, but he really should have been. Man, that would have been cool. There was also even the Living Tombstone song in the credits at the end. And a few more YouTubers. They didn't really go for horror here, which is why many critics hated this film. But even without many horror elements, it was still a really good movie. And it had a few horror elements, but not as much as you'd expect from FNAF. And it definitely left room for more movies down the road, because it kind of ended on a cliffhanger. Spoiler warning right now. But it ends with the spring locks failing and William Afton getting brutally injured whilst inside the suit. He gestures for a kid, which this kid is Freddy. He gestures for him to come over to him, probably for like assistance or something. And the kid just shuts the door, leaving him there. Which I'd say this probably sets up for like a sequel or something, but let me know what you guys think. So one more thing I want to say before I end the video is I really like the way that he says, I always come back before like he's killed, which I guess he's not really killed, but you know, he says that, and that's his iconic line from the game, so that was a nice touch. But I think that's going to do it for my FNAF review. Please don't hate me for criticizing it a bit, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this movie as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.